Cancer. Thank you for joining me for your March Psychic Tarot reading. My name is Audrey Alison. I'm using the Connolly Tarot. Please watch your sun sign and rising sign and moon sign for a full dose of divination for the month, Cancer. And if I pick these reversed, I'll just keep them upright so you can see the illustrations like I've been doing. Cancer, what do we have? Five of Cups. This is an emotional card, and March we have a Mercury retrograde and 2 eclipses, and this could create some further anxiety in life, but also the emotional stress or some kind of sadness in thinking that there's lack or spilled, something's not enough here, and 2 glasses are full and 3 are empty. So it's a feeling of you have just a little bit less than you have more of something related to an emotional feeling. 6 of Coins. Charity work and helping people that are less fortunate can create a better feeling. If you think you don't have as much, there's always someone who needs more. And these 2 cards together, it feels like this is a way to feel better and help others, being of service, sharing, giving, good health, looking at your health and in gratitude, getting out of depression by realizing what you do have and what others might not, and feeling better about your self-worth is this combination. 6 of Wands, that is the card of victory. That is achievement, and it's definitely much more uplifting than this card starting out, the 5 of Cups. This has to do with being recognized and received for good work and having your ambitions being fulfilled and met, your needs being met. Your desires to succeed are in the 6 of Wands. You can get out of this funk. I like seeing this underneath this card of emotional sadness or duress. 2 of Cups. Let's look at your relationship or non-relationship, but there's a partnership ahead here. And some of your sadness is coming from lack of not having relationship, or this equal feeling of balance in relationship. Again, giving to others or taking yourself out of your own situations might really give you this positive catalyst, fiery energy to connect or to do work on this relationship or to be ready for this relationship. There is a vibe of having a relationship needing to be resuscitated. The 10 of Swords is someone that has exhausted all effort physically. And you might actually be literally exhausted and from feeling this way and missing, having these victories or small victories. It's important for your partnership to know how exhausted you are and to what level so you can work on this. Wow, and the 10 of Wands next to the 10 of Swords is absolute complete physical and mental burden. The 10 of Wands is the burden, tired of carrying the weight on your own or on your back. And this is the mental burden, the swords that govern the mind and the thought of replaying something over and over. So it's either in a relationship or the fact that you don't have the relationship, but not everyone's going through the same dynamic clearly. But the topic of partnership is this theme. And one way out of it is to put yourself into someone else's assistance, to give yourself the space needed to assess your relationship. Wow, you have all the 10s here. The 10 of Cups is the marriage. There's a lot to consider at its very highest. And Cancer, you are overwhelmed. The past is indicated here that something is happening again and again, but we are in a Mercury retrograde from the 15th of March through the 7th of April. And I feel that there is a message in that time frame and a revision of partnership and a reminder. And there's a lot of data coming in between the two eclipse points of March 14th and March 29th. So this exact 2 weeks of March and the first week of April, there is a lot of data coming into the consciousness. And I do feel that it affects relationships going forward. Some of you have travel in between that period. Take your time with this. Expect delays or give yourself the space and time needed. Mercury retrograde with traveling can be somewhat disruptive, but it's not that there's disaster involved by any means. It's that there's inconvenience, time delay, issues of communication that are misunderstandings. So just give yourself, and travel, actual delays. So give yourself time in the process. Some of your argument here is that there's not enough money. 5 of Coins is a lack, not enough money for travel. Again, this should be negotiated with fairness, but give yourself grace in a retrograde trying to negotiate. Just allow for misunderstandings to happen and then reverting out of them. Because I feel like if you're having money arguments in the retrograde, it's that you're not seeing fairly or even. Take a pause on pressuring relationship discussions during that time period. You're reminded of something of your past, and it could be that there's a similar pattern showing up. Life is all about symbols and patterns and even repetition. Pay attention to the signs throughout March, and there's a victory that you're personally receiving at the heart of this month, Cancer. And you have done a lot of the work and carried a lot of weight. Mental weight, the burden, the thought. Releasing your burden could be helpful around the full moon eclipse on the 14th. Therapy is also no shame to that. There's no shame to getting therapy involved if that's something you were considering. I appreciate you, Cancer. If you need a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.